Hello everyone, let's look at add two numbers. The problem statement is we are given two non-empty linked lists representing two positive integers. The digits are stored in reverse order, and each of their nodes contains a single digit. We need to add those two numbers and return the sum as a new linked list, and no leading zeros. Here's an example. Linked list number 1, that's 243. That represents 342. The second linked list is 564. That represents 465. Adding them together, we get 807. That's 708. To solve this problem, we can simply loop through the linked list and add two numbers, digit by digit. That's 2 plus 5 equals 7. 4 plus 6 equals 10. Because a node can only save one digit, so we only save the modular result, that's 0, in this node, and the divide result 1 is carried into the next iteration. It will be added in the next node, that's 3 plus 4 plus 1 is 8. For the implementation, let's first create a dummy list node. We also create a current variable to point to the head of this dummy node. We also need a current variable. The value is 0, which represents the overflow digit. Now, let's traverse the linked list as soon as L1 and L2 has value. We need this sum variable. The initial value is carry. If L1 has a value, we add the value to sum. We also make L1 refer to its next. We do the same thing to the second linked list. Now we have the sum result. Let's create a new node. We save the modular result in this node and append it to current. Also, we need to update carry to be the divided value. This division will give us a float. We need to use math.float. Finally, let's make current point to its next. After the iteration is done, let's do a final check. If carry, the value of carry is greater than 0. If that's the case, we need to create a new node, and the value is carry. And finally, we can return dummy.next. Let's submit. It passed. Let's look at the complexity. For the space, it's O of max, M and N. M and N refers to the length of the linked list. So the space depends on which one is longer. And for time, it should be the same. We only iterate the linked list once. The time consumption depends on which list is longer. If anyone finds it difficult to understand why I make L1 and L2 refer to its next and why I return dummy.next, let's print out something. Let's print out L1 and L2. Before return, let's print out dummy as well. Let's run the code. So we can see L1 is this, L2 is this, and this is our dummy. So when we make L1 refer to its next, we are actually popping the current value and make it the next value. For the dummy, we need to throw away this head and return the next. Thank you for watching.